He said, man, your mama can't stop that, man. You shot 3 people.
Yeah.
I said, so I'm laughing. I said, bro, I guarantee you, I don't go down south. I go visit that day, that evening. My mama came. My mama never missed a beat. Come and visit me in the juvenile jail. So my mama asked the man, can she feed me? So the man said, you got to feed everybody in there, the boys and the girls. You gonna do it? So my mom said, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. The man said, you serious? Right. She said, yeah, just ask everybody what they want. I'm gonna bring it. Now my mama bought everybody something to eat. But the story, what I'm saying is, man, I did 5 months. I ain't go down south. I stayed right in Shreveport. Yeah. My mama made sure that I didn't go down south. My mama loved me, man. Mm-hmm. Like Duke was spoiled. I was spoiled. I'm still spoiled. My auntie, my mama now, since my mom gone. Mm-hmm. And you know, my auntie made sure that I had. So I know Duke. I know Mandigo. Mm-hmm. Duke. See, Duke in jail, everybody from Shreveport that knew Duke would say, man, Duke ain't never a little spoiled kid, man.
Did.
Man, Duke on his way on everything. Mm-hmm. So like,
he got it.
If Duke get a girl, if Duke was to put a woman up there, the thing gonna go right, gonna pop. So they be like, man, Duke ain't never a little kid, man. Because Duke, he was spoiled. And I was like that. And I'm just saying, I want him to explain to y'all how much Joseph's parents, what it means for your parents to Joseph, because he know, and he's still blessed to have his parents. Yeah. You know, I lost both of mine while I was in prison, but he still have his. I mean, when Duke was finna go on the board, Duke mama called me. I need you to help my baby come home. So I'm like, I got you. Mm-hmm. But this woman loved her son. His daddy talked to me. They love their son. They brought him into this world. They love him the way he's supposed to be loved. For real. And I just want him to talk to y'all about that. Because most of the kids that we see nowadays that's committing these crimes, they ain't gonna get that love. No. And that's sad. And it's scary.
They don't really understand it. They don't really understand it when I say that about my parents. You know what I mean? Yeah. Without them on their job, I don't, who gonna make sure I was straight? You know what I mean? It was nobody I could depend on. Not saying nobody wasn't there. I'm not trying to, but that's who I know I could depend on. That's who I always been there for. You know what I mean? I know, hey, I need $200. I know my dad about to get it. You know what I mean? Now my mom, she gonna woo woo. Yeah. But my dad coming up. Yeah, he about to make it happen. You know what I mean? I was small like that, but and sometimes you take advantage of it. You know what I mean? It wasn't that big. You know what I mean? It's small, but I still used to take advantage of it. Dealing with the phone. You know what I mean? Yeah. Somebody. You know what I mean? But these kids ain't gonna have that type of they ain't gonna have it. I can tell you that now. These parents these days, they hey man,
the children run the mamas. Yes, and daddies.
It's totally different, bro.
Yeah, it's totally different.
They say, man, being on their jokes, I see it. I've seen how women do their kids in jail. You know what I mean? I've seen it. I'm like, damn. My mom went like that. You know what I mean? I ain't no. I'm really appreciative of my mom, my dad. I'm blessed to, real talk. My man y'all know how people really cut for me. I'm riding from day one to my from lawyers to when I bonded out to my, they always been there, you know what I mean? From step one to, you know what I mean?
I can vouch for that.
Yesterday made 2 year flat I've been home. You know what I mean?
2 years. Happy freedom anniversary, man.
My mama, she don't like to come to no jail. She might say, Annie, she real sensitive. She gonna throw her crying and shit. She want me to go with her when she come.
Oh yeah, they gonna beat it down.
You know what I'm saying? Annie, I don't like visiting no jail.
I used to cry with these though, not the country.
Yeah, you don't cry. Because you want to go out that door with them.
I'm talking about for years, I'm talking about through years.
Yeah, you want to go with them.
When they leave, they ain't got my little son.
I'm sick.
I'm sick. I'm
sick when you go back to the door.
I'm destroyed. I feel like, Man, I'm talking about, I don't know how I feel.
Like, you fucked up.
Listen,
You fucked
and
up.
my son, you know what I'm at? And then these dudes around, so I'm like, you know, I'm crying and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm at? Which I ain't really, because, hey, hey, I ain't really, but, that's a vulnerable moment right
Yeah,
there.
you
know what
fucking
I'm
right.
at? Yeah,
You fucking right.
I'm just about down there every time, it used to be like that. Then my mom say, hey, you ain't gotta pretend like you all right when you be coming up here.
For real. We know you.
Cause I had got to the point where I'm, you know, I done this for years now. You know, like
Yeah.
10 years, so like you ain't gotta, but I'm like, you know, which I still fucked up. You know, like, yeah, she ain't right though. You know what I mean? But I ain't want her to know that I was
Messed up.
yeah, you know what I mean?
They know
every
it.
time you come in there, you
They
leaving me
know
here.
it.
You know what I mean?
They want you to go with them too.
See, what I used to do, when my first visit, I told my people, man, when y'all leaving, don't look back.
Don't look back.
Don't look back. Cause I ain't gonna be looking at y'all.
For real.
You know,
Just walk on out.
yeah, just walk, don't look back. And so, my mama did that up until her very last time coming to visit. And you know, so my mama looked back at me, and I was just looking at her. And that was the last time I saw my mom.
Yeah.
You know?
And you have some people just be trying to handle their mom and dad. You gonna come down and see me? You know what I'm saying? I done seen dudes down there just fussing with their mom and dad, or their girl, just fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what,
And
so-
sometimes it be hard where they can't come and see you.
I just said it too, but at the same time, I don't owe you nothing though.
Yeah, oh, you
They
know
brought
Nobody
you to
owe
the
us
world.
nothing.
Yeah,
Because get
'cause I
what?
told you to listen.
Yeah, see what we did.
You
to
didn't
get
want to
there,
listen.
It ain't have nothing to do with them, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
And so, but get what? We gonna depend on them
Yeah.
to look out for us.
Yeah.
And the motherfucker we were really running with, to my thugging with in the street.
Ain't did nothing for
Nothing.
you. I ain't gonna do nothing.
Ain't
for
gonna
you.
do nothing.
Shit,
But
you
fuck,
there.
You know what I mean? Put on
Tryna-
like
tryna
this
fuck a
right
girl?
here. Yeah, you know what I mean? When they try to take out a picture, you ain't gonna take out a picture.
Try to fuck your
Girl,
girl,
man.
you know what I'm saying? That's all they know. Oh yeah, I got something for him, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. Trying to get in, you know, she might fall weak.
You could've did that without that.
Yeah, why you do that then?
Yeah,
Shit, I'm telling you, they off the hook now.
But you
We
got
just want parents, we want parents to see, to try to get in their kids' life and see what they got going on. You know what I'm
There's a
saying?
lot going on.
Because it's a whole lot going on, you know?
More than that,
I mean,
but you gotta have an eye to know it. So you can't be worried about what's going on. You gotta pay attention to them kids.
to the kids,
Because you gotta miss it.
yeah, you gonna miss it.
Yeah, you gotta miss it.
See, I didn't go to, I skipped juvenile and all that though, you know? My first juvenile, I was 18, you know?
I said it too.
Yep.
Y'all stayed up 3 days. Yeah, I ain't never been to juvenile.
Hey.
No, you know my deal on juvenile time.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. My first child, I was 18, and I got locked up. I swear to God, I was my uncle. Just go to show you how the ratting game been going on in the 90s. I mean, when they come in the door, run the Mandigo, run the Mandigo, run the Mandigo. They booked me as Winn Mr Mandigo. Me, as an 18-year-old, I'm letting them book me as my uncle.
Yeah.
So now they got me surrounded with number task forces, agents, detectives. They come in there, when they say what they want to say, they ask about 3 guys from the hood. When they asked about the 3 guys, I didn't say nothing but, man, my name ain't Ronnie Mandigo, my name Anthony Mandigo. They hit the table, boom! They were just that mad and fucked up.
Yeah.
Just go to show you how the people in the streets go to talking and put you out there. You was a suspect, they looking for you. The whole while, they on my uncle trail and they thinking I'm him. Cause all of us look alike. We all look alike. My mother was in the house, she butt naked, you know what I'm saying? She hollering when they come through the door. They don't care nothing about none of that. They don't care about none of that.
See, they come.
They come to
Yeah,
get
but
you.
though, see, they do get you though. They will fuck over, you know what
Yeah,
I
they
mean?
gonna fuck
Don't think that, oh, it's the law and everything just, no.
Yeah, they gonna fuck over.
And a lot of people, they say, man, listen, bro, I swear, bro, listen, I'm true, y'all. When I first got locked up, man, I'm somebody, you know, I don't know that about the jail shit. I know, but I live, but mom them say, get you stay out of trouble, you know what I'm at? You gonna come on home, you know what I'm at?
Yeah.
I'm real talking. Damn it, listen, and me, don't know. I got, you know what I'm at? Out of trouble. Man, listen, I got seen nigga that been like, nigga, 30 years, he ain't had one, no write-up.
No write-up, still there.
Shit, he still here? Oh, no, that ain't true, man. I wasn't told. I swear to God, I said, mama, listen. I said, you ain't told me that. I said, man, listen, that nigga that 30 years, man, listen, he ain't got one write-up.
Ain't now write-up.
I don't know what he did.
Nothing in the
but
jacket.
then what? He, listen, that ain't true.
That ain't true.
You know what I mean? Don't, no, that ain't true, man. You know what I mean? And a lot of these kids be thinking certain things, but dealing with that law, listen, that shit don't be true. They get you in that courtroom, you gonna know what's true, dog.
You gonna know what's true.
And you ain't gonna wanna hear it.
Yup. Cause everything go with you.
Cause I ain't
Streets
hear,
to the
I ain't
king.
hear when they gave it to me. I'm keep it real. I did not hear.
Hell no.
I read it. Look, I had blacked out. I ain't gonna remember that shit real talk. I ain't never even heard them sentence me. I went back and read them to my, you know, I'm crying. You know what I'm
Yeah, you go
I got a little son, like, you know, he right there.
You go
mama,
cry.
hey, mama, man, I'm to my
Mom say he only cry, he
listen,
lying.
I'm told up, I'm through. And then guess what? I swear to God on God, watch this. The next morning, when they sent it to me, the next morning, I woke up and put the jumpsuit on. I said, they playing. I know they about to, I swear to God, I said, I know they about to take me back down there.
No,
And
they
tell me
call
were
you to
playing.
the mental, what they have, the mental health part right there.
Listen.
To see if you wanna kill yourself.
Listen,
or
no.
hurt yourself.
They weren't doing that back then.
They weren't doing that back then.
No.
Oh, they did me like
Nah,
that.
I'm in intake.
Oh, you did it?
I burned, you know, I went to trial on the street, so I'm in intake. And the next morning, I got my motherfucking ass up there, got the court. They were called, you know what?
You had already been to court.
They the same. Yeah, man, listen, I know they playing, man. What you talking about? Like, what, who? How? I ain't know how I'm gonna do that, man. I ain't much never see.
Where you started?
Yeah.
Front, back? How you started like
I'm
that?
talking about, and then I'm in the dome, I'm in Elko, I made it to Elko. Bro, I'm talking about, I got a few, this bitch like 100 and something. I'm fucked up. I eat. I'm throwing it up, so I lay down, like somebody got a sludge, I'm beat in my head with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, what? Man, I'm tore up, you know what I mean? And like, they took me to the infirmary, man, say, she checked me, I said, I got a fever, I got a hand or something. So like, what you in jail for? So she said, she got jail, I got to get a second murder. That's why, you motherfucker.
That's why you feed your man. It ain't funny, but
Yeah, that's what it was.
that's what it was.
It ain't funny,
Nah,
but that's
it's funny, man.
that's reality.
That's reality.
And a lot of people can't deal with that, bro.
Wow.
Man,
And
I don't think I can.
families can't deal with it.
I can't deal with it, but I deal with it, but you know,
Well,
like everybody, you know,
good.
you know, yeah.
I mean, we got no
man,
choice, cause this life is on me.
Yeah,
I got this in him.
yeah.
I'm accept this in him, but I'm not accepting it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fight till I get out, and goddamn me, I'm out. Goddamn me, you hear me?
Hey, get what?
You
And
mean?
we always be saying, hey, we coming.
We coming. I remember them days on the yard walking, talking. We walked the yard for hours, walking the big old ain't on the ground yard, talking about how we gonna get out.
We used to always make
And
plans.
get what?
Yeah.
And then they be like, oh, he ain't behind time. No, cause I wasn't thinking about the jail shit.
Hell
It was
no.
never on my
Jail shit.
Jail was never on my mind. I'm in jail, but it ain't on my mind.
For real. Shit, long I got a phone, I get out there, I'm gonna stay in time.
I wanna kind of turn it a little bit.
Yeah.
So, everybody know that all three of us had life sentences.
Mm-hmm.
In ways Duke kind of touched on this. He always touched on this. But let's talk about whether or not, let's talk about the people that tell on us. So how many false brothers you had?
Hey, man, I got it's 4 on, bro. It is 4 on. It was 2 girls.
One of your false brothers recently died, right?
And hey, when I came home, I really want to highlight it, bro, on some man shit.
You told him?
Who's did?
Don't see, we don't know.
Man, I don't know. I don't even know him.
I don't know what told him.
I don't know.
You know what it is,
False
bro.
brother, Mr. Brother named Larry. What his name was?
Yeah.
No, I said your false brother.
Yeah, yeah.
His name was Larry Smith, right?
I don't know.
I don't know him, but you know he recently passed,
Yeah,
and so
rest in peace.
you know he told on him.
Yeah,
So I know you often always, you know, you speak about,
people tell me.
but this is something I heard. I
Yeah.
recently heard this here.
Yeah.
Some brothers was talking,
Yeah,
and they said that when you got arrested,
yeah.
you stuffed the dope in the baby pamper.
Oh yeah, man, that's cool. That's a dirty ass nigga. Man, that's a dirty ass nigga. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna do no shit like that. Oh, but look, I'm gonna give you that situation. This is what happened. I was riding with my partner. Right. This is what happened. It was 2007. My partner and them, they wanted to smoke. So I'm like, yeah, I know where the smoke. We're gonna get the smoke. Now I'm hot as a firecracker. I don't even know I'm hot. I did know I was hot. Because you had this agent staying on my trail. And by him on my trail, he just laid there, and when he come, my partner, he picked me up. We on Lakeshore. We come out the Cooper Road. We come around that little swerve around that curve around Lake, what you call it? Lakeside Garden, what you call that?
Yeah, Lakeside Acres.
Lakeside Acres. So we come around that curve, leave from the Cooper Road out my house, from my house.
By the apartment.
By the apartment. So when we turn right there, you know what is it, the Villa Lago, the apartment right there?
Yeah.
All right, we come out that little street right there, finna turn on Miles. Police, they done stopped 2 cars on the east side of the road. But they were trying to catch us.
Yeah.
And we end up passing by. And by we passing by, the police just look up in the truck. When he looked up in the truck, I said, man, y'all said the police looked up in here? They're like, yeah, man. So we went on around the curve and we went to, I think that was Jabba Jaw in them store, that little clothing store. Damn, I forgot the name of that clothing store. Players Club, what's the name of that damn store, man?
What about? Where
You was in jail, you probably don't know this store we're talking about. But it was a store right there by Jewelers and the church is right up in there. The shopping center right there. We went on up in the store.
Right about Lakeshore.
Oh yeah, he talking about something. I had probably been locked up about 10 years.
Yeah, you was already locked up, but we go in the store shopping for about 30 minutes. So it's me and them in the store. So we come out the store, we pull out the parking lot. You got the agent sitting across the street at the Taco Bell, park across there, Taco Bell bandit, bento down. You know what I'm saying? So as we pull out, we go on Jewel, we hit the freeway. When we hit the freeway, the police pulled behind us, and my partner that was driving the truck, Chad, he was driving the truck, and it was me, Chad, and Terry Jackson. Chad McCray and Terry Jackson and his little baby. Little baby was sitting in the middle seat of the truck. He was in one of them Sierra trucks. So as we go on the freeway, no, Chad said, man, whatever y'all do, don't look back. He said, man, this agent right behind me. This FBI agent, y'all, behind us. So when we turned left, and we turned, he turned. So we going on the freeway, going up, getting close to her. So I told my partner, I said, man, get off. As we finna get off, a police coming on Greenwood Road on the freeway, get behind us. So as we get off, the police bagged up on the freeway, bagged up. When I tell you bagged up, and we got off on Lakeshore right there, it's an old building right there on Lakeshore. As soon as you get off the freeway and make a left, it's an old building sitting right there. So when we turned, the law pulled us over. Woo woo. So damn, we in an old vacant spot. So when the agent, when they pulled us over, so when they get us out the car, they get Chad McCray out first. They get Terry Jackson out next. I'm in the back seat. They get me out. So as I'm getting out the car, out the truck, when I look, I see the agent passing by Lakeshore. That's who sent the peep at us.
Right.
So now the baby still in the car. Now, when they take the baby to Chad. That's his baby.
Right.
Now, when I get out, and so the baby, they called it the dude, Chad, the baby mama, to come get the baby. So Chad holding the baby. By him holding the baby, the people smell, no, the agent, the police, just went in the baby pound, just grabbed the drugs out. The whole while, Chad put the drugs in the baby powder. I never had access at the baby. never had access at the baby at all. You see what I'm saying? But this crooked DA that wanted me so bad, do anything in this world to convict me and get me jammed up. He put it out there like I put the drugs in the baby pamper. Now the same dude, Chad McCray, he took all the charges. We had 2 pistols in the truck. Now one on mine. Both pistols belonged to Chad. He had a 31. I think he had about, Terry had about 15 grams of hard or something, 31. They said I had some weed. They ain't get nothing off of me. Now in court, Chad took the stand and said everything mine. Anthony Mandigo or Terry Jackson, none of that belonged to them. The truck was mine. The car, all that belongs to me. Man, don't you know that crooked ass DA still wouldn't let that man take them charges?
Right. And
that's his baby. He put the drugs in the baby account. I never had access at the baby, but they painted the picture like I did that.
Right.
I ain't no
Yeah,
right
they
nigga like that.
Yeah, you
You know what I'm saying? I got caught with drugs all in the apartment, and my baby mama never was in the apartment. Guess what? That's mine. All that mine. I'm a real man. Gonna take my lick and take my ride. I'm not no bitch ass nigga. Gonna put it off on a woman.
Right.
I had that. That belonged to me. Why would I put it on somebody else? Them motherfuckers just be running their goddamn mouth, don't know what's happening. You can ask Chad McCray right to this day, he'll sit there and tell you.
Well, they always go,
Motherfuckers be trying to paint pictures, don't know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying?
You can't,
Yeah, they don't know what they talking about. They just run their goddamn dick suckers.
They stay doing that.
Yeah, they run their dick suckers all day long, you know what I'm saying?
My brother.
You can't paint no picture on me because ain't no flaws in me, you know what I'm saying?
You can paint it on you and your partner there to
Yeah,
check it out. You know what I
you
mean?
know.
They all fake their ass niggas anyway, so
Because, you know, a lot of them be so fake, ain't never been through nothing in life, don't know what it is. All they know is another person's life. That's fucked up, man. Get you some business.
All right. I'm finna push this here up, dude. And you know this here all too well. The moment that changed both of our lives. 2012.
Oh, yeah.
2012 changed our lives because Miller versus Alabama came into the place. Miller versus Alabama was, Miller was a young guy, young white guy.
Yeah.
And he killed his neighbor. But he was a kid. And his neighbor had been messing with him. So Miller killed his neighbor, but the court said that you can't sentence a kid to an automatic life sentence.
Not giving them second chance.
Without giving them, you gotta take in all of the characteristics of what goes into a kid. So you can't just automatically give them a life sentence.
Brain not developed.
Your brain not developed. Those were things, those were factors.
Yeah.
As it relates to the day. Noted psychologists testified to say that a kid's brain isn't developed at the age of 16.
Yeah.
So you can't look at them like an adult. So I'm gonna tell you what I was doing when the ruling came down. And I want you to tell me what you was doing. Mandigo was in there and go to what is at this point too. So I was on Ball and the Hickory. So the ruling was gonna come out. I went to Hickory 1. Me, Fred, Boo Earl, few more people. So we go to Hickory 1. So the dude, he was a juvenile too. He said, "Look, man," told the dudes that was in the TV room, "Look, bro, man, I ain't disrespecting nobody.
I won't watch the news.
Bro, we gotta watch the news. We couldn't go in my dorm because the field line was out. And my dorm was locked. So the only dorm was open was Hickory 1 and Hickory 4, which Hickory 4 never closed.
Yeah.
So the guy go and said, "Bro, look, I don't mean no disrespect anything, man. But man, we waiting on this ruling coming from the Supreme Court. They finna read it out. Man, we need to look at CNN." So guys said, "Man, yeah, man, that's important, bro. Go and look at it." So we sit down. So man, when they read that ruling,
Yeah.
man, I broke out running.
I'm telling you.
Man, I broke out running like, ah!
No, that's Freedom Way.
And so that night, I don't know if you came upstairs, but all of us came upstairs because they had recorded it. And we all just sat down in the room and we just looked at it again. Like, man, we couldn't believe it. I mean, because good things didn't happen for you in
I
prison.
left at 12 though.
Oh, you had already left?
Yes,
We was at Camp D at 12, wasn't we?
No. I
Oh, you went to
Wade.
Wade, you went to Wade.
Yeah.
But we was at Camp D before you left though.
Right, right.
Before the ruling came, you had left?
Yeah.
Me
That's what it was
and
made,
Duke was at Camp D though. I was
Wade.
at Camp D when you left though.
I was 6'2" when I first went to Wade, bro.
Because I
You
left
was.
You know what I mean? That was police headquarters.
I
You know, I
remember.
wasn't used to all that right there. But I'm gonna tell you, hey, bro, Wade, you know what I mean? You know, hey, man, help me, man. I ain't gonna keep the game, man. I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm coming home, man. That bad. I'm gonna keep the game with you. Now, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If I ain't gonna tell you what I would have been, you know what I mean? Cause, hey, it is what it is. But Wade, hey, bro, they, you know what I mean? I'm glad they sent me down, bro.
Yeah.
Real talk, I'm in jail, you know, I'm not proud of it. But, you know, when I look back at it, you know, I'm glad they sent me there, cause you know what I mean, it was a transformation, you know what I mean? It changed me, you know what I mean? God, you know, I was wild off, you know what I mean, but, hey, yeah, it slowed me down.
For those of y'all that don't know,
Couldn't get to nothing.
Wade is a real penitentiary.
Real penitentiary.
You know, Angola is a vast penitentiary, so it's really, really open.
Yeah.
So Angola is like the best place to do time because it's so open. But Wade is a place that you
It's
come
out there.
yeah,
Locked down.
Yeah, you
But
ain't
get
gonna do
what
that.
though? But get what though? Keep it G. If you wanna go home, that's what you supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm from my real talk. A lot of them, man, I don't want, man, listen, I do, cause I wanna go home. I see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you going, man, yeah. They get you right. Yeah, don't fuck up. You going home. See, you gonna say you fuck up, you ain't going home. You try to stay in jail. I know, I can be right
It's
there.
easy access to get shit that
Yeah,
you
they got
want.
their eye on you. I know you can't have no drugs. You see none of that right there.
None of that going on.
Anyway, but I know you gonna be with the police shit, so I don't even wanna fuck with that. You see what I'm
You
saying?
sit my hand down, chill.
Yeah, cause I'm about to go this way.
Yeah.
I ain't know. Let me use that cell phone. Ooh, they got a phone on the wall. I don't know that. They got a phone on the wall. I'm gonna use. Yeah,
You
they
bad
gonna
go see a
use
phone in their way.
Yeah, when you do see one, get what?
Niggas hold that bitch
phone-
tight.
Listen, no. The phone and the nigga going to jail.
Yeah.
You going to jail, man. I
Yeah.
can promise you
They
that.
gonna get that.
They come and get it. I ain't never seen, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I just said, motherfucker snitch in jail. I'm talking about
Well,
with the
big
phones,
thing.
with the drugs, whatever you got. They don't tell just on the streets. They tell inside the
You know,
jail too.
but see, you gotta understand that being in there, man, is something. Oh, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna bust this nigga. No, bitch ass nigga, you been doing it.
You been doing
about
it.
real talk.
Yeah.
No, about it ain't no, you been doing it.
Man, cause you ain't got
The
it.
thought been in your mind, I'm gonna bust somebody or something. You know what I'm listen, you don't just wake up to do that. I was a kid and the
How did
people
that
said,
feel?
whoop, 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 and it's nothing that they, man, my mama was, what, who? Man, my mama couldn't make me tell you.
I wonder how that feel for a person to know that they told
Real
a
talk.
person.
And she was in the room with me. My mom was in the room with me. But get what? She ain't trying to make me tell. You know what I mean? She woo, cause hey, I guess she dude, you want about to be that motherfucker. She
Yeah,
was like,
yeah, for real. That's on you. That's
And
on
you,
you.
you know, it's on you. You know what you know what best. You know what I'm saying?
Do
But you
what's
know
best
what
for
I'm
you.
Yeah. So I'm 16. Give me a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? My nerve bad. Yeah, that's why I told him, man, give me a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? You ride motherfucker. He ain't one.
Yeah.
The detective. But I'm a kid.
Yeah.
Bitch, you know what I'm saying? But you get a kid a cigarette. Cause you think I'm about to tell you stuff.
That's what he think. Cause
Well,
if you give him a cigarette, couple coffee, they'll tell everything.
I'm telling you why he gave me a cigarette.
Because he thought you was gonna
tell
tell.
me. I see my baby mama, she in the other room. I told him, hey, I want to see my baby mama before, you know what I mean? So you're under the impression that,
You finna say something.
yeah, so cause you want, but I don't want to see my baby mama that day.
For real.
I'm gonna see her behind the glass somewhere. Cause get what? I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Don't
don't
do
know
that.
nothing. You know what I mean?
How you
Get
gonna
what?
make me know
And the
something?
bitch, he told me, listen, I never forget. I'm like, the detective was real fucked up. He like, we used to fight. He trying to make me confess to him. And the police go, yeah, me and him. He trying to make me like, I'm that stupid bitch. You can say what you want. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This dude really trying to make me confess to him that I did that. Real talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you can keep driving. I don't not hear you, man. You know what I mean? I am full of blood and they hink and the people out there knocking. I'm really talking about on the door. We see him.
Free Papoose, man, it's all fun.
No, definitely, you know, I talk to my boy the other
Yeah,
day.
free Papoose,
You know,
man.
Pap, man.
Hey.
Papoose, I need a rocking chair, goddamn me.
By
Better
two
make
on.
that king and queen chair for us, Papoose.
You know what I'm
Yeah, but
saying?
it really feels good to be out here now.
For real, man.
I'm really glad that's behind me, you know.
For
what I'm
real,
saying?
man.
He's really not behind me, but you know, hey, I'm cool. And you know what I'm
Like I
enjoying
tell
my life.
you, I'd rather be broke on these streets than broke in jail.
All rich.
And you can be rich
Or
in
rich
jail,
in jail.
because
You know what I'm saying?
You can't do that with you.
You can't do that with it.
You know,
Look at the honey bars
on a JP tag, don't put it.
JPEG. Buy some songs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, buy $400 worth of minutes on the wall phone. Or spend $400, maybe $1,000 for a cell phone, if that's what I wanna do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you still not, I'm still
I'm still not free.
Yeah, with all that money or whatever that, you know what I'm
I gotta hold this phone, every time I look at the phone, I gotta be doing this, peeping and looking and hiding.
Yeah.
See,
Ducking
now,
the camera.
yeah, now I got the phone out here, I ain't gotta do all this, wide open, just give me my phone, I ain't gotta be,
Yeah, real tough.
And
free man coming through.
Yeah.
Warning them out there. You know what I'm saying? The whole task
You
force out
remind with him.
there, shake
The
down.
one I don't. You remind the one. I like the one. They ain't go to the road. You remind I don't.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, you remind I don't. Yeah.
Hey, God.
It's
Say,
your
man, I
fault,
remember one
man.
day, Sanders, somebody had ratted on me by a cell phone. Sanders, man, told me they shut my cell down 3 times. Man, don't you know Sanders? That nigga said, I ain't had this. He said, I know that phone in there. Somebody told me I had a phone.
Yeah.
Man, Sanders shut that motherfucker down till he come up with that phone. And when he come up with that phone, he said, oh man, you'll be back. Shit. Go over there and go get, what they get? Take it, sell the fine or whatever.
Yeah.
But somebody told him that I had a phone.
Yeah.
You know how the bars is, when you stand up in the cell and you can see with your mirror, you see all them cars. Damn, look at these motherfuckers coming.
Yeah.
Didn't know they were
Yeah,
coming for
coming
me.
for you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Didn't know they were
Yeah.
coming for me. But so I hurried up, ducked the phone out, put it in. Shit. And my cell, they couldn't really get in there. Cause you couldn't just pop the door, cause the cell door, the door was stuck. So they trying to shake the motherfucker.
Give me time to scream
Man,
out.
I'm talking that. When I say they script us down near my cell, shit. When they come back, man, that nigga Sanders, that nigga was like a hound dog. That nigga said, I'm fine, this motherfucker phone. That nigga found that motherfucker.
Hey, them parents need to really talk to them kids though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Talk to
man.
them kids, them juvenile.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
y'all-
man, that's
we don't want
something
y'all.
serious, man.
We don't want y'all to go through what we went through, man.
Yeah.
That's all. We ain't trying to be your
When
dad.
that's fun about it, man.
We ain't
When
trying
that's
to do.
fun
We
about
just
it.
trying to tell y'all what's right, man. You know, listen and learn something, man. That ain't what's up. Jail.
Easy to get in, hard to get out of. That's what my dad used to tell me, man. Trust me, easy to get in, hard to get out of. I ain't really understand it.
I look at my situation. I don't look at my situation as a bad thing.
No,
I look at it as a good thing because it opened me up and made me more wiser and learn more, you know what I'm saying, about life. You know what I'm saying? And people.
yeah.
People. Because people will let you down so quick. They don't care nothing about you. But they act like they care about you. In reality, they don't care nothing about you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, so bro, I gotta say this, and I was fortunate as far as people, because I had people like G Young, Coco brother, John, rest in peace,
Yeah.
Champ, before he went to go and do it during time, shit, Half Paint, June Bug, it's a couple more people, and if I'm forgetting anybody, please forgive me for that. But you know, I know who you are.
Yeah.
But man, see them people, they never missed a beat on me. I remember just, you know, I don't like to just delve into things, but I remember just getting packages in.
Yeah.
I just called G now, like, man, I need you to get some in New Orleans for me. Man, them dudes handle my business.
Yeah.
And them dudes showed me, you know, really what love is, because G knew how to jokes people. You know what I'm saying? G, I remember, I never forget this lesson. G got out on Christmas Day,
Yeah.
probably like in 87, 86. Cadillac Black got out probably like a year later, not on Christmas or anything. But G gave me a lesson right then.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just me, it was a few of us.
Mm-hmm.
So G was like, G had some money. When Cadillac got out, he gave Cadillac a wad of money. And he was like, that's a soldier there. He said, bro, when the dude was real on these streets,
Yeah.
and they go to prison, and when they come back, as a dude that was under him, supposed to reward him.
Yeah.
Because he paved the way for you.
Mhm.
And he was real.
Yeah.
He said, man, that's a real dude. So G, G slightly older than me. Yeah, G slightly older than me.
Yeah, I know G.
So I learned a lot. I learned a lot from him. But when I went to prison, man, that brother, his family showed me love.
Yeah.
Because if I called out, their mom answered the phone,
Yeah.
she hit the numbers for me. And and like I say, Coco now, man, they just showed me love while I was in prison. So I was blessed. And I know a lot of dudes,
Yeah.
homeboys, didn't do nothing for them.
I ain't gonna do nothing.
And I can recall, there was a few other dudes in Angola with me that was from the Cook Road. And they'll hate on me because G never just showing me so much love. They be like,
Cause no, y'all ain't gonna do nothing with it. Y'all no bullshit. Y'all play games, you know what I'm saying?
Bobby Jr.
Yeah.
I can't forget, Bobby Jr.
Bobby
man,
Jr. home, ain't
he
he?
home.
Yeah.
But man, when Bobby Jr. was on, Bobby Jr. made sure I had his brother E.
Yeah.
Just, man, and all of us come up together. But man, and I have to say this, like my cousin Dap and all them, man, them dudes never let my name die.
Yeah.
So when I came home, the Cook Road lived with T Winn, so they knew who I was coming home because they talked about me. They kept me, like Mike D, Iron Mike D, rest in peace. He made songs about, when he made that We Bang album, he talked about me in songs. So it's like, I was blessed. Mike D looked out for me while I was in prison. It's just, man, all these brothers that I come up with, White Boy, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, White Boy.
White Boy just left the rodeo from, handling business for me.
Asked me what kind of shoes I
Yeah.
wanted. I had just talked to him that Friday.
White Boy in the bottom dude, Reg now, all them dudes was like the first dudes that came to the rodeo from Shreveport. Reg, I know Reg was with him, so I'm keep saying Reg's name, but Reg and White Boy and all them went down there together.
Yeah.
So, man, I had some real brothers that came up with me, and I don't know whether or not these young dudes got friends like that.
They don't.
They don't.
I'm gonna tell you that now.
They don't.
They don't. That shit
They
real.
don't. Yeah,
You can
that
see
shit real.
what you see what's going on right
Yeah.
now.
They
We ain't
don't.
used to doing all this shit that's going on there. So we ain't gonna slam our partners and all that. We ain't gonna do that.
So,
I got a few homies, you know what I'm saying, that looked out for me, you know what I'm saying, made sure I was straight, you know what I'm saying?
But how many you looked out for?
Huh? How many I looked out for?
No, you was out. How many you looked out for?
Oh, I looked out for some people.
But when you went,
Hey,
you know what I mean?
It ain't,
You see how
it
you
ain't
know
the
what I mean?
same love.
he actually looked out for the city.
Yeah.
I already know.
Yeah.
But I'm already locked
You-
up.
yeah, and the city will be like, man, that's a
why I
good
said-
dude. Even
that's
to
why I
this
said-
day.
Yeah.
Even to this day, people gonna be like, man, Mandigo a good dude.
Yeah.
And so, it's like, I trust Mandigo. Cause Mandigo ain't got, even though Mandigo was in the game, Mandigo ain't got that cutthroat stuff in him. Like, I know he ain't finna set me up. So he can know where I live. He ain't finna send nobody to my house to kill me. He ain't finna do stuff like that. I know this. And he know the same thing about me.
Yeah.
Like with you. We don't really have that. We don't have that when you see it today. And these dudes will kill each other so fast. You can't much trust a dude in the seat behind you.
For real.
Cause he gonna bust your head. So it's like,
And they think today, is worse than when we was coming up. It's not. Back in the early 90s, it was way more crucial than today. And it wasn't a lot of this talking going on in our days. It was just so much of this talking. They tell every fucking thing. They want to show everything. They want everybody to know that this they work, this is their business.
Cousins, uncles,
killing each other like they be doing
relative.
Mama, these will be homeboys.
Yeah.
And mama, they girls, kids, they be killing each other.
And we know them.
Yeah, and
We
nobody
know their mama, or we know their daddy,
But then
or
when
their
they
uncles, or aunties. We know somebody in their
kill
family.
it, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We know somebody in their family, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, treat folk, they just love one another, man. That's all we want.
Yeah, love with the black hate,
You
man.
gotta stop hating, man.
Stop it, man.
Yeah, you got to love with the black hate.
Man, you need to go get in the ditch, man. Send who you wanna hate, man.
For real.
That's real talk, man.
We gotta get these youngsters out here, man. Y'all, like I said, y'all wanna do something, we gonna have it well. We're gonna have people to teach you how to make beats, teach you how to do anything on the computer, teach you how to, whatever you wanna do.
Make shirts and everything.
Shirts, whatever you
next
like to do. We know somebody that know how to do it, you know what I'm
We
saying?
start next month, right here.
Right here.
So y'all come up.
Much love to Mojo, much love to Black,
Men is on the track.
Dennis on the track,
Jonathan Palm,
much love.
Big Sack.
Mm.
You know, those are our teachers, some of our teachers. Darren Willis, Lady Will,
Shady Will.
Cole Man. Those are people that's gonna be teaching these kids. So it's good for your parents. Parents, sign your kids up.
Yeah.
Because we try to teach kids not how to rap about the dude that his homeboy just killed. And they talking about smoking.
Talking
We're trying to talk about some positive stuff. We're trying to get kids to think in a different way and learn hustle. It's the responsibilities of hip hop.
Yeah.
And so that's the class. So y'all can sign up because we start class next month.
Yeah, y'all train the way you think, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. That was the cleanest too, change the way you think.
Oh, yeah. Thinking for a change.
Thinking for a change, yeah. Boy, that was a hard class too, boy.
And you got to take that class if you want
To get out of jail.
thinking for a change.
Thinking for a change. You gotta take that class.
So, and it's all about thinking for a change is really a conflict resolution.
Yeah.
Class. It's teaching you how to think for change.
Change.
Because we react and we respond so drastically towards one another. But if you think about it, then you know you can walk away from things. You know you can just overcome. You ain't less than a man because you just let certain things slide.
For real, man.
But you gotta think for a change because we products of our environment. And our environment is very unforgiving towards the next black
For
man.
real.
But if we can think a way around that box that we was trained to think in, hey man, we can get way further in life. We can be way more productive in life. And we can just love one another enough not to kill you.
For real. You know, help each other with your business, you know what I'm saying? If you got any type of business going on, you know what I'm saying? We need to help one another, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to down them, you know what I'm saying? Help them, lift them up, you know what I'm saying? Stop trying to attack your brother or sister, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's enough money for everybody to eat. If we hate one another, we ain't gonna have nothing. Numbers wanna kill one another, man. Come on, man. I don't wanna kill nobody. I just wanna do nothing but love. That's all I wanna do is love you.
Enjoy
I ain't even
life.
got to know you to love you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to know you to love you, man. That's what that is.
That's facts.
I got 15 children, and I got some possibles. You know what I'm saying? When I say some possibles, I got like 3 possibles. So you do the math, it's 18. You know what I'm saying? And the other 3 that's possible, they 30 and 31. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't youngsters. So they let you know I've been around in these streets, and I rocked in every neighborhood, and I got children in every neighborhood. And who more ratchet than that? You know what I'm talking about? Cause see this ratchet, it ain't gonna never go down. Y'all can hate it all you want, and motherfucker, you gonna get with the play, or get ran over.
So Mandigo saying,
You know what I'm saying?
soon to be a kid, dude.
No, I ain't got no newcomer. I ain't got no newcomer, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing new coming, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I mean, your nephew, Booger, is my uncle's son.
Okay.
R.I.P. to Ooh. See what I'm saying? So, we tied in.
Yeah, y'all tired.
We tied in, you know what I'm saying? And right to this day, I still haven't even met Booger yet.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I'm saying? Because I was gone. You see what I'm saying? And I think he might be out now, I don't know. He's still on the joke, you know what I'm saying? But my uncle got kids around here I don't even know some of, you know what I'm saying? And I be wanting everybody to know everybody. Like my kids, before I went to jail, I had my kids with each other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if something went on when I went to jail, well, my kids want to hurt one another, so I'm like, what the fuck y'all got going on? But that come from that homeboy shit. You know what I'm saying? Showing love to your partners and your partners this. That ain't what's happening, man. I ain't never want to hurt my brother, my sister. One number love. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talk about so-and-so because they elected off. We ain't talk about so-and-so because they ain't got no food in their house. Go help them. The fuck you talking about them for? That don't go like that. You know what I'm saying? Help the people. You know what I'm saying? They messing motherfuckers around here with all that shit, man. Y'all need to get off that shit. There's too many messing motherfuckers, man. Then you got these niggas, overgrown ass niggas, act like bitches. Nigga like y'all want some dick, man. Come on, man. Sit your stupid ass down somewhere, man. I don't, you know. I mean, I ain't even gonna call a nigga name, but if you bitch ass nigga, you know who I'm talking to. Cause I ain't gonna even give you no play like that. You don't know me and I don't know you. But you's a bitch, boy. You's a bitch. Run around here with all that rigmarole like you know me. You don't know nothing about me, partner. You wanna know me. And I don't think you really wanna know me. Because if you know me, you know I don't play. And that's what that is. I never played with nail man in my entire life. And I'm not gonna let nail man play with me. So respect me as a man because all this is a man. And by the way, have you ever known me to fuck with the game and I ain't going?
Man, you be entertaining dumb ass shit, man. I know that.
How they know? I'm telling you, it has to be there.
And see, I'm with
That's the type of shit nigga don't entertain.
And see,
But that's what these people be wanting, this messy shit. That's what they
Nah, that
like.
shit, they get a nigga hurt.
That's
Yeah,
what
because
I don't entertain.
Yeah, because dudes,
they don't
what
understand.
dudes don't realize is,
This shit real, man.
what people don't realize is,
Man,
remember when you go to prison, only thing you got is your word and your manhood.
For real.
And so you'll have this dude that's never been to prison with us,
Yeah.
lying about,
So
like he know us, to say that, oh, he was a punk down there, he was a punk down there. That's serious.
It is serious.
So I don't really say nothing, you don't play with no manhood.
Nah, you don't play like that.
And when you look at it, any man that'll sit back and say that about a man, it's something about that
Something wrong
man.
with it.
But the people that's listening to him, y'all get scared to say something to him because y'all think he gonna talk about y'all. Remember them words, he talking.
Word. They let him talk.
You know, Winn have people, we from an era where words, man, that ain't scaring
That ain't
nobody.
nothing. You ain't
You know what I'm
fucking
saying? You
with
just
me.
running your mouth.
You ain't fucking
But,
with me.
you know, the truth of the matter is, it's very few punks from Shreveport in prison.
For real.
It's very few. If you go to Angola and you do your history lessons,
Okay.
it was very few dudes that was punks from Shreveport. Shreveport dudes was gonna hold one another up.
Yeah, bro, it ain't going that way.
You know, dudes ain't finna let you be no punk.
Yeah, what it
You
is.
know what I'm saying? It's,
What
you
you talking about?
dudes finna come out there.
fucking
So
right.
you finna
You
have
fucking with my partner trying to turn
Shreveport
him out.
against whoever.
Shit.
But you got a dude that'll talk this junk like, oh, he was a punk. I know my butt ain't never got went in. Ain't nobody went in my butt. You know
Nigga
what
better
I'm
not
saying?
play with
Don't
me
much
like
come
that.
around. And ain't nobody never, I ain't gonna say nobody never played with me like that because when I went to prison, it was
It's
serious.
punk game, you know
So
what I'm saying?
I had to prove who I was because I was a 17-year-old,
Yeah.
nice looking kid.
Mhm.
But, you know, dudes just be running him out. You know what I'm saying? So all of us was in prison together. Like Mandigo said, as soon as he got off the bus, I'm right there.
But how can a nigga say that nigga get fucked? You have to actually see
Beat
that
up.
doing that nigga ass.
Yeah, he got fucked.
See, I can't say no nigga got fucked.
Oh,
I ain't never see no dick going on.
Oh,
But,
but-
Yeah, who looking at that?
I ain't, so I can't say
Hey
it.
man,
So I
you
don't
got
know
too
what
many
I'm saying.
motherfuckers. If a nigga want to fuck with something, I'm gonna fuck with one of the free women.
Yeah,
And guess
that's
what?
right.
I've been down there all that time. I ain't never fucked with a free woman. Could have. I was more focused on getting the fuck out of that bitch.
Hey,
Don't
man,
worry about
yeah.
no pussy. None of that stuff. That wasn't what I was on. My motherfucking freedom on the line. And goddamn it, that's what I'm fighting for. Freedom. That's what I want.
And that's what we want to see from other brothers that's in prison. You know, you got guys who are incarcerated right now for non-unanimous jury verdicts. And for those of you who don't know what a non-unanimous jury verdict is,
Get it to him.
the Constitution, the United States Constitution says that in order for a person to be found guilty of a charge, they must be convicted by a unanimous jury. That means everybody in the jury has to convict you. Well, in 1898, Louisiana had their constitutional convention. If y'all know what that is, our current governor tried to have one recently, and they voted against it. But in 1898, understand what was going on at that time. We was just coming out of slavery.
So,
But black people had got really, really political. They had got a real, real strong political hold, and we was making traction as a people here in the state of Louisiana. So a former governor a former general in the Confederate Army, his name was Samuel L. James. Now, you know, we got an actor named Samuel L. Jackson. Well, this former Confederate general, his name was Samuel L. James. He called the convention. And the convention was predicated on this. He said, man, it's to uphold the supremacy of the white race. And it was to make sure that black people voices was not heard on the jury. Because by us being taxed, by us being citizens, now we got a right to vote. And when you get a right to vote, you gonna be in the jury pool. So prison is a direct descendant of slavery.
that's all it is.
So when the North beat the South, the North gave the South a compromise to keep slavery intact through crime. So they said, the Constitution, the 13th Amendment of the Constitution says, no man, slavery is outlawed unless through when you commit a crime. So during this convention, it was about, man, we gotta keep slavery going. So we can't let a black man be on the jury and let his voice equal that of a white man. So if it's, at this time, if 9 white men say that you're guilty and 3 black, they ain't called us black, but 3 blacks say you're not, you still guilty.
Still guilty.
If 10 white men say that you're guilty and 2 blacks say you're not, you're guilty.
You guilty.
If 11 say you're guilty and 1 black say you're not, you're still guilty.
Guilty.
That became what we call non-unanimous jury verdicts. Because it still goes on today, because we still have at least 800 guys that's still in prison on this law. They changed. See, it was a law at first that you could go to prison on it. But United States Supreme Court, in the Ramos case, ruled that you can't do that any longer. That was unconstitutional. But in saying that it's unconstitutional, they didn't make it retroactive. Meaning, whoever it affected at the time of the ruling, retroactivity means it don't affect those going backwards.
Yeah.
So these guys with unconstitutional sentences are still in prison. It's like 800 of them. Got practically 200 of those guys are from Caddo Parish that are still just in prison when it's wrong. They're on an unconstitutional sentence. So we got guys that's on unconstitutional sentences that should be home. We still got guys on 10-6 laws that should be home. 10-6 meaning that you do 10 years on a life sentence in 6 months and you come home. So you got 5 guys in prison, and that happened in the 70s. That law ended before the 80s started. But you still got guys that's in prison that should be home. And so we fight for that. You know, and we ask people to join into that fight to help these guys come home. And we ask people to not allow this upcoming election in March, not let y'all into the polls, because they're finna try to take 13-year-old black kids and send them where our 16-year-old black tails just left from.
I'm telling you.
30 years and 25 years. But not for violent crimes. For any crime. If you
Any
steal
crime.
something, they can say that I'm gonna try using out there.
Any
So,
crime.
at the time of 1888, we didn't have a chance to vote on that. That was a closed circuit that they did at the University of Tulane. But in 2025, black people, man, if you go to the polls, we got a right to fight for ourselves at the polls. So we asking that, man, educate yourself.
For real.
Love the guys that's in prison enough that you will fight for them, because we just had an incident in New York City with the brother Robert Brooks, rest in peace. He was beat to death by 14 prison guards. Well, 4 actually beat him to death, but 14 was in the room. And all of them just laughed and just looked at it. It was a modern day lynching. And it was almost as bad as the George Floyd incident. But it was, both brothers had handcuffs on, hands behind their back. They stomped him and beat him to death. And that was in a facility. So we all know that you'll never see 14 black people beat a white guy to death. That'll never happen.
I'm not gonna see that.
Black people ain't really finna hit a white guy, even in a position of authority. But today, those officers haven't even been charged for killing this man,
Why?
because white supremacy still rule this land. And we as black people gotta stop hiding behind blind lenses like race doesn't matter when it matters each and every day.
For real.
Because
We-
they show us who we are,
Yep.
and we show them who we are by always giving them praise. But man, we human just like they are.
Yep.
We make decisions just like they do. But we gotta stop hating one another so much that we always split us up,
Yep.
even when it comes to elections.
For real.
Because man, if you know you ain't gonna get the votes to win this seat, and you're a black person going against another black person, don't run. Don't split us up.
For real.
That's bad, because you still playing into the hands of your mates, of the people that was once your people that once thought that they was more superior than you are. Everybody can't be the next elected official. Man, if you know you ain't got a snowball chance in hell, man, stop splitting them votes, man. Stop making us, and stop, you make us vote against our own people by digging dirt up on them.
Yeah.
And so when you don't win, you make sure that they don't win with you.
Damn.
Stop that, man. If you don't have a snowball chance, don't get in the race.
I'm telling you.
And stop digging up dirt on people, man. That's what's wrong with us. We always digging up dirt. Man, we gotta fight. We always have had a fight since we entered this country. And we entered this country in 1619. And we still, no, we worse off now. Because back then we had to fight with each other. Before the psychology was played on us, on these plantations, man, we gotta fight.
Yeah.
And we gotta stop fighting each other, because everybody fighting us. All these sicknesses and diseases are fighting us.
Yep.
So let's stop fighting each other. Man, love away black hate. So so that we could move forward. So that we could get things going the way they should go. Man, just try to help a brother before you hurt a brother.
For real.
I mean, that's the best thing that we could do.
Basically, if you see him down, lift him up. If you see him doing something wrong that he ain't doing right, point it out. Let him know, man. Come on, man. You do this like this and him. Do this like this and him. Because everybody don't know everything. Somebody good in this part, somebody good in this part, somebody good in this. You know? And free all my brothers. It ain't gonna.
Shout somebody out.
Man,
Shout
free
somebody out.
Kiki,
Huh?
free Mimi, free LJ,
Yeah, you gotta
free
give a shout out.
300.
You know my boy Pep, man.
Man, free
Man,
Shampoo
man.
again.
You know my boy, man. You know all the real guys.
Free
And we
Tony
forget
Boo.
any of y'all
Man, you know
names.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know it's not intentional.
And you know this is a segment that we're gonna always give a shout out. So we ain't forgetting you.
We ain't
You
gonna
just wasn't
forget.
mentioned this time.
That's it.
So I'm saying free Tony Boo.
For real. Free Tony G.
Free Tony G. Your wife just left from up here, Tony G.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, man, I want to thank everybody that's donated clothes to the victims of the fire that was on Milton Street. Man, there's so many clothes that I have to give to these that they're gonna be blessed with. Toiletries, or people have poured love
It's a lot
into
in
these
there.
people. It's a lot of clothes.
It's a
Tony
lot.
G wife just brought probably a house load of clothes and
Said, what I ain't getting this
toiletries.
stuff? It's
So-
a lot.
So black people, we love on one another.
Man,
So all of
love.
us don't show that hate, we don't show that division. So we made a call for people to come forward, and people are showing them, they pouring their love
Yeah.
into helping people. So, man, that's a blessing. But shout out, I wanna shout out again to, man, there's so many people. Man, Junior Boy.
Boo.
Rah.
Rah. Honky.
Yeah, Humpty.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Black.
D-Mill.
Calvin Mitchell.
Yeah,
Black.
all them
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
D-Mill.
Yeah.
Doo-doo.
Sweet Lee.
Sweet Lee.
Free Sweet Lee, man.
Terrence Gillum. Red.
Boy, Smoke Dog.
Smoke
Smoke
Dog.
Dog.
How we forget about those smoke dizzle? Oh, man, there's so many, bro.
Man, free a lot of them, man. I got some New Orleans partners out there.
Yeah.
Free one black, man. I fuck with one black in Baton Rouge. Y'all
Yeah.
know one black?
Yeah.
One black.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Free
definitely.
one black, you know what I'm
Lee
saying?
Lucas.
Free Lee Lucas.
That's my fault.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Free C Murder, man.
C
Fuck with
Murder,
C
man.
Murder,
Yes,
man.
definitely,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
I play ball.
I joke with C Murder, man. Shit.
Charlie Hanson.
Yep.
Man, so man, I'm just thinking, y'all.
What your name?
Tacky.
Tacky. Free cuz, man. Free Tacky, man.
Yeah. Man, it's I know they got my boy Boo, Nelson Youngblood
Nelson
in the
Youngblood.
dungeon for giving a woman some chips. That's how much people
That's
don't
a
want to
black
do it.
man.
Oh,
Hey.
yes, this-
Come on, man.
Got the man in
A
the
bag
dungeon.
of chips.
So we're gonna go into a break, and when we come back, man, we got a special performance. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please tune in next week. We're gonna bring y'all something more entertaining. Thank our guests. Thank you, Duke, for coming up here and sharing your story. We hope that somebody learned something for it.
Real. R.I.P. Ratchet Life. R.I.P. my little brother Terrence Mandigo. R.I.P. Shayna Lane. R.I.P. Rufus. R.I.P. to everybody that I mentioned love.
Bro.
I'm say R.I.P. to Half Pain,
Yeah.
Mike D, Donnie Charles,
R.I.P.
John. Whew, boy, I got a long list.
A lot of-
Bodo.
Free John.
It's more alcohol.
You know, rest in my little
Going to commercial.
man.
This is my.
Again is upa on the beat. Yeah.
This for the coat to the line. Yeah. I'm gonna do something without my voice behind it. I'll be like, they say I need help, man. Loose screws, but I ain't nothing left, man. Got a habit that I can't even maintain. Say, let go if I talk to some big gang. In the game, I'm the same for the money train. Time flies when you drive by the cold lane. Maintain, don't main when I entertain. No fear, no shame, but the pro came better go hard. Flow just as the water flow up the fall. It's called meet the hall, but y'all people are ballers. Sucking up when you ball. Wanted somebody to spoil you, better go get your lawyer. My daddy didn't take a card, my mama didn't take a time. God came to my mama and told her the quarter coming. Born this quarter time. Now he's cold lane, introduction of a popular form. We run brand good. Hot dog, hot damn, get your hot cam. A feet starts ass niggas, some dry spam. Cool whack ass rapper like Uncle Sam. Y'all like peanut butter sandwich. No jam, like semi-automatic. Can't jam. 8 beats like beats and candy yams. So put my rhythm in my rhyme way, don't cram. At the end of the lesson, that's an exam. I'm the thing, cause won't stop. I don't trip off a hater, that's day job. Undercover people killing on the black line. Penetrate, dominate when I'm on top. Nah, this ain't no series. Nah, this ain't no movie. Nah, this ain't no tune for people calling me loony. Now I got moody. Ain't no old doogie. Smoking up on the dude. We shaking, scraping, and scooping. Caught up in mind losing. Thought full of pollution. This is the old battle, American Revolution. Time for execution. Cutting off confusion. I'm trying to keep myself out the mentally institution like. Articulate to my rhythm. My passion make you feel it. My liquor book will end of the vivid feeling you get it with intellectual them like, that's where my powers go. For a second you would thought I was wild though. What is it, MIA? Man, y'all know my heart may beat so I can't go. Got your attention like a pistol when it unload. Then you can picture like a book when it unfolds. I was speaking cold, man. I'm though, hell nah, nigga, you though. I'm on top in the room like a tooth though. This is necessary flow from two. This is necessary flow from Pluto. You couldn't see me, you were looking through a telescope. They were just some